Good morning, everyone. I wanted to provide, this time of the year, I wanted to provide something on the current chill accumulation in Alabama and discuss a little bit about the different types of chilling. So first of all, we want to define chilling, and it is defined as a special combination of temperature level and duration or exposure to certain temperature levels. And we know that every temperate fruit crop and every cultivar within a fruit crop has a chilling requirement. Now, these chilling can be measured in a variety of ways. It can be measured in terms of chill hours or chill units, as well as chill portions, and depending on the calculator or the model that's used. And the models that are used are first off, the old 45 model, or otherwise known as the Weinberger model. It measures temperatures below at 45 degrees and below, and it's the most acknowledged by the industry currently. And it measures in chill hours. The modified model, which is a modification on the old 45 model, it cuts the measurement off at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So it measures chilling between 32 degrees Fahrenheit and 45 degrees Fahrenheit in chill hours. Next is the Utah model, which is interesting because it actually assigns a value to certain chilling temperatures. So not all temperatures will provide the same amount of chilling. And it provides chill units. It measures chilling in terms of chill units, and measures from 34 Fahrenheit to 54. Next is the dynamic model, which is probably the most accurate model for our region. Like the Utah model, it measures not all chilling is the same. Some temperatures provide more chilling than others. And this model is particularly useful during times where you have warming trends, and so it takes into consideration the warming trends, whereas the old 45 or the modified 45 did not. Okay, so that brings us to where we stand now in terms of chilling. Let's start with North Alabama, and just briefly go over North Alabama, because North Alabama typically doesn't have problems with chilling. It's usually cold enough. And right now we have a little over 1,000 chill hours. And if we look at the dynamic model for both the northern sections of Alabama, we have 47.5 and 54 chill portions. Now, where we have the most issues with chilling is in central Alabama, where currently we have we're at 785. And I should also mention, I failed to mention earlier, you have two numbers there. They have a number followed by a slash and another number. The first number is the current chilling, and the second number is where we were this time last year. And you can see that in central Alabama, we are 3 chill hours behind where we were last year, which is not a big deal. Earlier in the season, we were well over 150 chill hours behind last year, where we were last year. But if we look at the chill portions, we're at 43, and which I'll go into that a little bit later, which it indicates that we were actually getting a little more chilling than previously thought. So just to give you an idea of the comparison between chill hours and chill portions, so a range of 30 to 35 chill portions provides us with 650 chill hours. And you can see going down the list the comparisons. And currently, there's no way to convert from chill hours to chill portions. These are just simply brought about by, these comparisons were brought about by visual comparisons from year to year. There's currently no way to convert between the two. And this to give you an idea of the varieties, looking at June Gold, it's an early variety. It could receive 650 chill hours. So its chill portion requirement would be in the range of 30 to 35. Another popular variety, Harvester, receives 750 chill hours. This is equivalent to 35 to 40 chill portions. Now, it's important to select the right cultivar for your region. And so we can see going from north to south, we get decreasing chill accumulation in the north. As I mentioned earlier, there's rarely an issue with chill hour accumulation. It's mainly in the central Alabama. This is an older map, a newer map. The older maps stopped measuring chilling. Well, it was a historical map from the 80s up until 93. And this one is within the last 5 years. And so it stopped at from 2012 and including 2017. So it takes into consideration the last several years where we've received warming trends. You want to select the right cultivar for your region. So it's important to know the chill hour accumulation for your variety and to know the historical chilling that your area receives. So you don't want to plant a high chiller in an area that receives low chilling. And likewise, you don't want to plant a low chiller in an area that receives a lot of chilling. Because as I mentioned earlier, we do experience warming trends, and several days of warming will stimulate budding or will bring that tree out of dormancy. There's a tree that's 400 or 500 that requires 500 chill hours. It's Florida King, and it is planted in this area, and it probably shouldn't be because by the end of December, that chill hour requirement is met for that variety and will no doubt receive some warm temperatures and bring that tree will then come out of dormancy and be hit by a frost. So growers will often apply rest-breaking compounds like hydrogen cyanamide containing products like Bud Pro or Dormex. And usually during times when we're not receiving a lot of chilling, I say we have adequate chilling for our areas, for all areas within the state, even though we may be a little bit behind in chill hours in central, not much at all, and also in the South Alabama. In Central Alabama, we have and the reason why I'm not really that concerned about it is because we have more chilling to come. And also because as I mentioned earlier, the chill portions that we've received tell a different story. So we typically like to have about 800 chill, at least 800 or to 850 chill hours going into February, by February 15th, at least, at a minimum. And if we look for Central Alabama, we have 43 chill portions, which is equivalent to 800. So we're essentially already there. And this is an important issue here, and it's that when applying these rest-breaking products, if they're applied, we really don't have a recommendation for them yet because we're getting different results from year to year, and it really depends on the environment and the other weather-related issues as to how well or these products will behave. And but if you're going to apply it, you have to be sure to go out into the orchard and check the buds and check the pollen development in your flowers. To the left, you see this gray or white translucent anthers. The pollen development is very minimal, if any at all. And on the right, we have a little bit of pollen development, as you can see the yellow and some of the anthers on the right. You can apply, it's best to apply the Dormex or the Bud Pro, any of the hydrogen or rest-breaking compounds when you have what you have on the left. You can still apply it when it's at this stage on the right. Now, this is what it would look like if you had a bud, if you did a cross-section of a bud and you were looking under a microscope, not a microscope, but a handheld lens. This is what it would look like. You can see a little bit of pollen developed in there. You can still apply it at that stage. Now, at this stage, you really don't, it's really too late. It's not going to do you any good to apply if you go out into your orchard and you see blood blooms at this stage. And in fact, you could get some damage to your buds if you apply at this stage. Also wanted to go over the web page. I've had some questions about the web page, and we have our calculators there. We have our chill hour calculator as well as our dynamic model calculator, which measures in chill portions. I will send this out to everyone right now. Chat, and let's see. Okay, so what you do if you want to get your chill hours, you click on the link to chill hours, and that takes you here. And going to Central Alabama, because that's where I am, and we have well, at this time, this was taken back a little while ago, this picture, but at this time we had 688 chill hours. There were 738 chill hours that time, the same time last year. So you can see we were well behind there. Now, if you want to look at the chill portions in the dynamic model, then you're going to have to come back out to the main page, click on the dynamic model link. People have told me that they can't find the dynamic model on the chill hour on the web page. They were expecting it to be there with the chill hours, so I had to go over. So I wanted to make sure I went over this. And so you have to go back out to the main page, click on the link, and that will take you to the chill hours. And again, looking at the Chilton Research and Extension Center, we have then at this time we had 40 chill portions accumulated. And that time last year we had only 38.4. So in summary, we will likely have enough chilling for all the regions of the state. I really think. I don't think it's going to necessarily be an issue this year. There'll be other issues, likely. Another thing, if you're putting in a new orchard, or if you have orchard at home, if you have some varieties at home, some peaches at home you want to plant, be sure to know what the chill hour requirement is for your varieties and to know the historical chill accumulation for your region. And this year, if we're going to apply rest-breaking compounds, it's really not needed unless you may want to apply it to some of the high chillers like the Paul Friday varieties. Some of those are probably well over 1,200 chill out, have a well over a 1,200 chill hour accumulation requirement, some of them. And so you may want to apply it to those. And if you're going to apply it, be sure to check your pollen development. If your pollen is very well developed, your buds are very well developed, then it's probably not a good idea to apply it. And as I mentioned earlier, chill calculators can be found at that website. I linked it to the in the chat, so you can find it in the chat. And good news for the chill calculators, we're also going to have those in the Farming Basics app this year. And so I'm pretty excited about that. And so you'll just be able to access the chilling just right from an app on your cell phone. That's all I have for chilling in the state. If you have any other questions, this is my contact information. Just be more than happy to talk to you about any issues or any questions that you might have about chilling.